Mrs. Cleary, the neighbour who lived right across the road from the Trilligans, was upstairs closing the windows for the night when she looked out, and she could see in the shadow of the street lamp a figure of a man dressed in the oilskins of a fisherman. Oh, Matty Trilligan, she thought, the devil, he's come home. And she ran down the stairs to greet him. And when she called his name, he did not speak to her. No, he just kept on walking. Mrs. Cleary, she could not move and she could not speak. All she could do was watch as he went into the Trilligan house and shut the door. A little while later, there was a moan. Mrs. Cleary's blood ran cold. And then, out of the door comes the man. And in his arms he's carrying a bride in a flowing white gown. Mrs. Cleary watched as they disappeared into the fog of the night. And then the spell was broken. Mrs. Cleary pulled herself together and she went over to the Trilligan house and she rapped on the door. "Is Kathleen home?" she asked. "Oh, yes, she's up in her room." Well, they called for Kathleen. Oh, but when she did not reply, they sent Matty's little sister up to fetch her. And when she got to the top of the landing, she let out such a scream. There, lying on the bed, was the lifeless body of Kathleen, her hair hanging down in a puddle of seaweed and shells. Well, it was proof enough for Mrs. Cleary. Matty had died at sea, and he had come back to claim his bride.